something to say, let's listen.
Our special guest tonight is Aston from Gene Loves Jezebel.
Hello.
Jay, your fifth album is Kiss of Life, but this is your first without your twin, Michael. Is it exhilarating or frightening to be out on your own?
It's pretty much both things. I mean, the exhilarating thing is the future is a challenge again. I'm not leaning on my brother at all, or vice versa. And I can make decisions which I can stand by. I can stand by my lyrics totally.
Man on the Street here with Jay Aston, original founding member of Gene Loves Jezebel, and great to have you on Man on the Street.
Oh, it's just a pleasure to be here. What a great day. It's been fantastic.
Great to have you at the OC Rewind. I wanted to ask you, Clive Farrington's here tonight performing from Manchester, England, and him and I were talking about, we love the Hacienda.
Of course, yeah, we played there.
Yeah, they played there. So I want to ask you about that because I looked it up, and you guys played there, I think it was June 11th, 1986. You were on tour with the Discover album. But I wanted to ask you, what do you remember about playing there, and did you get a chance to meet the legendary Tony Wilson of Factory Records that day, June 11th, 1986?
The answer is no, I did not get to meet Tony, although I did love Tony Wilson. He was fantastic. Especially, what was the film there? Remember that film that came out? Brilliant.
24-Hour Party, people.
What a great film that was. Yeah. I saw that in LA, really, if I was in LA when I saw that. Brilliant film. No, I didn't meet him, as God rest his soul. But yeah, he's a wonderful guy. Champion of new music. Absolutely.
So what do you remember about that day playing at the Hacienda?
Well, I remember not too much, to be honest. The World Cup was on, so in England we're in the World Cup. So and I'm Welsh, but everybody was concentrating on football at the time in the UK. So we probably played I didn't nothing bad. I do keep a journal. If you'd asked me a week ago, I'd have looked in my journal and told you exactly what happened. But as we speak, I remember in a very cool venue, and we was just on. We played Liverpool the next night at the Royal Court there, which is amazing. Yeah, cool time.
So, Gene Loves Jezebel, you guys are from Wales, and there's a legendary recording studio there called the Rockfield Recording Studio in southeast Wales. And I was looking it up, and so many legendary bands have played there in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And in the 80s, a lot of bands recorded there, like The Damned, The Stranglers, Echo and the Bunnymen, Simple Minds, Iggy Pop, all these great artists. But I couldn't find if you guys did. And yeah, okay, so what my question is, you did record there. What was it like? And what can you tell us about it?
Oh, gosh. Well, it's from my part of Wales. That's where we're from, that area. Monmouth is a beautiful town. It's a market town. The studio is fantastic, legendary studio, as you said. We recorded what became the Immigrant album. We started in Rockfield. The record label didn't like what we were doing there, so we got another. John Leckie came to produce it, and he wanted to start again. But I loved some of the stuff we did in Rockfield. That was the first time with that, and then later for Discover we did odd songs from like Part of Desire and all those kind of songs we did in Rockfield. But my first memory of going to Rockfield was they had cigarette machines there. We used to all smoke, apart from Peter the bass player, and you could, if you put a knife in, you could jam out and get the cigarettes out, a carton of cigarettes out, and that's what we did. Sorry, but that's what we did.
Jay, what do you have coming up in the recent future here as people come out and see you and check you out?
Well, we got San Diego tomorrow. We were supposed to tour heavily last year with The Alarm, but of course Mike Peters passed away with cancer, so that's why we've been doing these odd gigs. We have these very expensive American visas, and if we don't use them up, it's a waste of money. So that's why we luckily got invited to do this, and we're doing odd gigs. We did like 9 or 10. Or maybe was it 14 on the East Coast, and we've done we're doing 7 here. We got San Diego tomorrow, and hopefully before the visas run out next May, we will do some more. But we got recording. I've got to do some solo things, recording some solo things. But the bands, I'm always writing. So
we would love to see you in Detroit. That's where I'm heading back to tomorrow.
Love Detroit, man. We had so many good gigs there. Love Detroit, absolutely. I'm from part of Wales, steel making, and so I understand the vibe totally. We're very similar in that way.
We'll get you over there sooner or later, Mum.
Awesome. Thank you, James. Thank you so much. Thank you too.
Well, you're out on the road supporting Discover. I think we're going to take a look at the album from Geffen Records. Is it different touring with major label support?
Well, it's easier. Limousines tend to be cleaner and newer, but but I don't know. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know. Is it different, Jay? Oh, certainly. Like when you're in some wilderness, it's much the same.
Proud we